Hey guys, Steve Grossroad, co-founder of Movement Solutions and co-author of Prevent Soccer Injuries.
Hi, and I'm Jared Vagey, Doctor of Physical Therapy, co-founder of Movement Solutions and co-author of Prevent Soccer Injury.
As players, parents, and coaches, have you ever experienced the pain and frustration from an injury? Have you had to sit out on the sidelines? Or have you had to see your child lose their college scholarship? Or even multiple injuries on your team as a coach and having the majority of your team affected by injuries? And really you've tried everything from a dynamic warm-up to stretches, to strengthening, to maybe even hiring a trainer. But maybe you haven't yet learned the 3 steps to preventing soccer injuries. The majority of soccer injuries are non-contact, and the big problem is misaligned movement. So what is misaligned movement? Well, let's find out. So when he runs and cuts, we see that his knee dives inward, causing his thigh to twist in, his shin to twist, and his ankle twists. This can lead to injury and poor performance. Misaligned movement has contributed to 200,000 ACL injuries each year, the 400% increase in the last 10 years, and the increased risk of soccer players for injury. And just like each player has their own unique set of skills, each player is going to move differently. So it's important for coaches to recognize the different movement misalignments in each player. The next 3 videos you're going to see are going to have different players with different movements. So here we see she's not getting down low enough, and this puts pressure on the knees. Here, every time she runs and cuts, she leans to the side, again contributing to injury. And like we saw before, his knee dives inward. So each one of those previous 3 players would need a different type of exercise to maximize their performance and minimize their pain. There are 3 steps to maximizing your efforts in preventing injuries. Step 1, analyze the movement. Step 2, give corrective exercises that correlate to the specific movement that you found. And then step 3, improve the movement. Give those exercises and coaches can tell players how to move. So let's take a look here. Step 1, analyze the movement. So let's take a look at what she looks like when she performs this technique. So we can see that her knee dives inward. So we know that she needs a specific type of exercise to help keep her knee from diving inward. Let's see what those exercises are right here. In step 2, giving the corrective exercises. So the first one, and this is if you see knee diving inward in your players, what you want to do is give this exercise here. This is a side step with a band. You wrap the band right above the knees. You're going to do 3 sets of 25 feet, stepping out to the side. Players, remember to go into a quarter squat position and step out to the side. Coaches, tell your players to keep the knees in alignment and keep your upper body straight. You want to feel those glute muscles working. Exercise number 2, again, if you see the knee diving inwards, a ball lunge with a band. 3 sets of 10 reps. So what you're going to do, players are going to step over the ball and press out against the band. Coaches, remind your players to bend from the waist and lean forward, again, so they can feel it in those glute muscles that help keep the knee in proper alignment. Step 3, improve the movement. Coaches, this is after you've given the correct exercises to each individual player. Well, what else can you do? So here, like we saw before, this player's knee is diving inwards. So other than the corrective exercises, the very best ones for the knee diving inwards, what else can we do? Well, you can give cues or let your players know to keep your knee in straight alignment. Keep your knee aligned with your second toe. In addition to this, you can also give them an exercise by wrapping a band above the knees and having them perform that technique. Here we see that she's made a complete change and her knee is not diving in at all and maintains proper alignment. So after the exercises and after the coach's cueing, what do we see? She made a complete change. No more knee diving in, proper knee alignment. This decreases her risk for injury and maximizes her performance. Let's see the before and after. On the left, we see a high injury risk potential and poor performance. Afterwards, we see maximized performance and decreased risk for injuries. Again, step 1, analyze the movement so you know step 2, exactly what exercises to give, and then 3, improve the movement.
Parents, players, and coaches, take these 3 steps to the field so you can prevent injury and improve player development.